Let's bring back the Airshow and let's actually make Sunderland a great place to live once again.
For decades, hundreds of people used to travel from all over the country to come and witness what we called the Sunderland Airshow. It was one of Europe's biggest free events. Hotels filled up, pubs were packed, and families got to make memories that lasted a lifetime. But today, the skies are totally silent. So who promised what? And will Sunderland ever get it back? Let's rewind to 2019. The Sunderland International Airshow was one of Europe's biggest free events, and people used to line the streets. Hundreds of thousands of people would line our coastline to witness the red arrows fly past. And the council budget for staging this event was around £500,000, £507,000 in 2019. And for me, this wasn't just a brilliant event to attend. This was an event that I actually performed at and was something that really meant something to me and was one of the highlights of my year. So I didn't just lose an event to attend, I also lost a job by losing the Airshow. And then COVID hit. 2020, cancelled because of COVID. 2021, cancelled because of COVID. 2022, cancelled because of COVID. With organisers saying that planning such a huge event during the pandemic was really difficult and that they weren't able to do it. And I think at that point, most people just assumed it was going to come back after the pandemic. But it didn't. Later that year, Sunderland City Council announced that they were not going to bring back the Airshow and that climate commitments had become a major part of that decision. Now, whether or not you agree with it, it made a lot of people angry. But that's when politics entered the story. You see, long before Reform was running Sunderland, it was actually the Conservatives who started the Bring Back the Airshow campaign. They launched petitions, they ran campaigns across the city, and argued that Labour had got rid of the Airshow because of net zero rather than cost. And even this week, Lyle Reid, formerly a Conservative councillor, is still making that same argument. But let's fast forward to the 2026 election. Reform didn't just criticise Labour's decisions, they actually actively said that they were going to reverse them.
Let's beat Labour and let's bring back the Airshow and let's actually make Sunderland a great place to live once again.
Bring back Sunderland Airshow. It became one of their flagship campaign promises. And now Reform are in charge, it's only right that people are starting to ask, well, you promised it, where is it? When's it going to come back? Now, nobody promised that it was going to return this year, but it was promised that it was going to return. So it's right that we're asking the question. People are excited about it coming back, and as it was a key election promise from Reform, people should expect to see it coming back. I personally would love the Airshow to come back. So here we are. Labour, when they were in power, made the decision not to bring it back. The Conservatives campaigned to restore it. Reform won the election having promised to restore it. Now the election's over. Now comes the difficult part. Reform? Can you actually do it?
Let's beat Labour and let's bring back the Airshow and let's actually make Sunderland a great place to live once again.
Because bringing back one of Europe's biggest free air shows is not as easy as it sounds. It's not just about wanting it to come back. It's about funding. It's about military aircraft availability. It's about doing the public safety and getting sponsorship deals involved. And whether it's genuinely financially viable and good for the economy of the city. Personally, I hope it comes back, I really do. Sunderland deserves it. But if it doesn't, people deserve an honest explanation why. If it was one of your key campaign promises, then it's one of those things you're going to have to explain to the public why you haven't achieved and delivered this. Politics is very easy during an election, especially when you're in opposition. But governing is where your promises meet reality, and they're not always as easy to keep as you first thought. So this time next year, will Sunderland be looking up at the red arrows? Or will we still be looking back at old photographs? Who knows? Reform? Down to you. Agree or disagree? Talk to me.